Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of the little videos designed to help you to experience God's best in your life as we join our faith together. And today we're joining our faith together, believing you're going to pull your chair up to the King's table. God has something prepared for you. All you have to do is pull up your chair. How do you pull up your chair? You pull up your chair by grace, efficacious grace. Titus 3 verse 5 says, "It's not by works of righteousness which we have done, but according to his mercy he has saved us by the washing of regeneration and the renewing of the Holy Ghost." Not by works of righteousness which we've done. You're not saved by works. You're saved by grace. For by grace are you saved through faith, that not of yourselves. It's the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. Ephesians 2, 8 verse 9. You're not saved by works. You're saved by grace. But then works begin to manifest in your life because grace is manifesting in your life, and that's efficacious grace. By the washing of regeneration and the renewing of the Holy Ghost. That's the work of the Spirit of God moving in your life through grace, making you a little bit more like Jesus every day. If you had known me all those years ago when I first became a Christian, I still have a terrible temper. I had a terrible temper. The difference between then and now was in those early days of my Christian experience, I could get out of my car, walk across the church parking lot, sing Amazing Grace at the top of my lungs, and if you said something that made me cross, I would go off on you and leave you in a little puddle of melted blob on the floor because I had a really bad temper. Over the years, I've learned that God doesn't take away your temper because steel needs temper, but God, by grace, enables you to control your temper, control your emotions. That's grace manifesting in your life. At least that's the way that grace manifested in my life. And I embrace grace. I'm a much easier person today than I was way back then because grace has been manifesting in my life all these years. I want you to open your heart and open your mind today to the idea that grace is manifesting in your life on two different levels, that God has saved you by grace. There's nothing to add to the work of God in your life. But at the same time, God is working in your life to bring perfection into your life to make you more like Jesus on a day-to-day basis. And that's the power of grace. Sufficient grace. Mephibosheth pulled his chair to the King's table and no one saw his lameness. And that's the beauty of grace. This Sunday at Aspire Church, Grace for Growing Rich. If you ever wanted a prosperity message that actually works in your life, you're going to want to hear this. Grace for Growing Rich. Catch it live on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. That's Facebook Aspire Church TV, live stream aspirechurch.tv, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. It's going to be powerful, it's going to be prophetic, and it's going to help you to prosper in every dimension of your life. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc. I'll see you then.